The following opinions are solely those of Boattest.com and its test captain. The team at Jeanneau have developed a new concept for cruisers, appropriately named NC. Today, I'm going to be doing a full test and features walkthrough of the entry model to this new concept line, the single-engine NC9. For Boattest.com, I'm Captain Steve. The NC9 has a length overall of 31 feet and a beam of 10 feet. With an empty weight of 10,648 pounds, full fuel and 4 people on board, we had a test weight of 11,862 pounds. With a single 260 horsepower Volvo Penta D4 diesel and a DPH stern drive powering our NC9, we reached a top speed at 3,500 RPM of 29.6 miles per hour. At that speed, I measured the fuel burn to be 14 gallons per hour, which gave us a range of 150 statute miles. Thanks to the efficiency of the D4, best cruise was only slightly slower at 3,250 RPM and 28.4 miles per hour. At that speed, fuel burn was measured to be 11.9 GPH for a range of 169 statute miles. We reached planing speed in 6.2 seconds and accelerated to 30 miles per hour in 13.8 seconds. Upon acceleration, there's a 16-degree bow rise, which produces no loss of visibility to the horizon. Visibility is great with a large single-piece windshield, but if you want to stand at the helm, you'll have to have the electrically actuated sunroof opened. In a hard overturn, she has a maximum bank angle of 15 degrees, and she'll dig her shoulders in, which causes her to bleed off a lot of speed, keeping the turn comfortable. Once she's straightened out, thanks to her quick time to plane, she picks up speed again very rapidly. She has good wave penetration, and her hard chine keeps the spray down low, producing a dry ride. When launching off waves, she remains fairly level and exhibits a gentle re-entry. With her single engine, the NC9 responds quickly to the helm at low speed, and she steers well in reverse. This, in conjunction with the bow thruster, makes her extremely maneuverable in tight conditions, and I was able to Medmore our NC9 into position with near surgical precision. Now, let's take a look around, starting at the bow. Fully forward is a bow rail that is split, leading to a wood pulpit surrounded by a stainless rail. This permits entering and exiting from the bow from a fixed dock. A 4-step reboarding ladder is at the head of the pulpit for use from a floating dock. An anchor roller lies underneath. The ground tackle is handled by an electric winch recessed into the foredeck. A hatch to the starboard side houses the remote and allows access to the anchor locker for managing tangles. Rail height at the working end of the bow is 28.5 inches. Just behind is a large sun pad measuring 5 feet 3 inches by 4 feet 9 inches. The center section opens to allow natural light to the below deck spaces. The NC9 has asymmetrical side decks, with the 11.5-inch wide port side deck being just a little wider than the starboard side. And with the helm to the port side, along with the side door and midship cleat, she's very easy to tie up single-handed port side too. There are conveniently located grab handles to make traversing the side decks easy in a seaway. In the cockpit, there are boarding gates to both port and starboard of the aft bench seat. In the open position, the boarding gates lay flush to the bulwarks. There's plenty of storage underneath the seat. On the port side, our test boat was equipped with a windlass leading to the stern anchor, which is used for keeping the stern into position when docking bow into the dock. If you want to expand your entertainment area, simply release the latches and slide the seat aft. The triple glass sliding doors open double wide to allow the salon seating to become part of the cockpit seating. A large hatch in the center of the T cockpit deck provides access to the engine room, and I found the installation to be very orderly, providing plenty of room to service the 260 horsepower D4 diesel engine. Slide the seat forward and you expose a large swim platform with a concealed reboarding ladder. A transom shower and quick connect for the city water inlet and outlet are over to the starboard side. Now let's take a look at the salon area. The salon features booth-style seating to starboard and a good-sized solid wood table. There's storage in the starboard bulkhead along with the climate control and stereo. Drop-down windows to port and starboard add plenty of cross ventilation. When underway, the forward seat flips and elevates, transforming into a double-wide observer's seat. Directly across is the elevated portside helm. There's plenty of headroom in the seated position. The electrically actuated sunroof is huge and really serves to bring the outdoors in, as well as provide plenty of ventilation in the all-glass enclosed main deck area. And if you're a fair-skinned captain and find that that's too much sun coming in from overhead, then you'll appreciate that Jeanneau thoughtfully provided pull-out shades. Our test boat was outfitted with a 12-inch nav display in addition to an autopilot, the Volvo Penta EVC display, and a bow thruster control. Just behind the helm is an attractive credenza that conceals the galley with its full complement of appliances and storage. There's additional storage under the deck, including stacked storage bins that lock into position. Let's move on to the accommodations. The master stateroom lies fully forward behind a solid wood privacy door. The queen-size berth has storage underneath and features a very clever adjustment system which shortens the bed by 10 inches to gain room in the cabin. At night, Just pull out the filler cushion from the storage space and extend the bed to its full 6-foot size. 2 large hull side windows offer a great view as well as natural light, and of course there are the usual accommodations for hanging lockers. To starboard is a wet head that is fully fiberglass lined. I found the space more than large enough for me to take a mock shower, and again the hull side windows allow natural light and an opening port light adds ventilation. To the port side is an interesting departure from the cruisers we usually see in this class. Rather than having a claustrophobic mid-cabin tucked under the helm deck, this NC9 features a fully enclosed stateroom with privacy door and standing headroom. Again, hull side windows and opening port lights are provided. In my opinion, Jeanneau did a great job with the design and implementation of this NC9. I found her handling with a single engine to be impressive, and her interior is versatile enough to accommodate casual entertaining as well as coastal cruising. And with that, that's my full test and features walkthrough of the NC9 by Jeanneau. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.